Okay, so let me know, guys, what we have done in yesterday's session. In the last session, what did we do? So we were talking about the sonar cube, right? So I gave you the brief idea about what is a sonar cube, and then um, the next I told you to download that sonar cube, right? And unzip it. That is what I done. That is what you're supposed to do. So unzip, and we have to continue from there. So we'll continue from there, guys. Got it? So yeah, let me get into the mission. So check this, copy this. I kept the mission ready today. So go into the RDP, put that IP address and say administrator. Click OK. And I need to find its password. So what is the password? Yeah, this is the one. I'll copy this and put it here. Click OK. So the mission is ready. So I'll show you one live ticket where currently there is a sonar cube issue. So just I want to show you so that you'll be aware because the topic is very relevant. You can see this guy. Hi team, any suggestions? Some are getting multiple sonar cube errors in PR. You understood? Very live issue. See, getting multiple sonar errors. So that means it is trying to catch some errors. And is it possible to view the sonar error changes locally? So these are one live concern that you can see. Got it? Nice. So proceeding with yesterday's stuff. So we kept our sonar cube in the C drive. So we can see this here, sonar cube. So once you installed, I told you to go into the conf and check whether you have the wrapper file. So if you have the wrapper file, we got the right version of SonarCube. That is what it is. Now, keeping that in mind, let's proceed with further steps. So Sonar. Okay, so we need to go to the configuration part. So this is most critical. I want you guys to focus because frankly, I'm telling you, SonarCube configuration 10 out of 5 to 6 students generally make a mistake. And after spending some couple of hours, they'll be able to get it right. But I want you to keep focus on, I'll be little slow to make sure that you're getting it. Okay. So next step after the unzip is done, we need to check that whether wrapper file is there or not. Okay. If you have it, then we are in right direction. Then configure the SonarCube at OS level. So what you need to do is, so you need to tap the SonarCube version which you have downloaded. So same story. So go to the program files, go into the SonarCube and make a note of this copy. Copy this path. Same. Open up the system env environment variables. Open this like we done for the Java. The similar step we done for the Maven. And now we are doing the similar step for SonarCube. So go into the environments, right? Then here, click on the new and put this. Let me switch off this chat for some time so that quit. Okay. So we put this value here. Now, what should be the variable name? So I clearly gave in the notes that we need to create something called sonar runner underscore home. So this is the value that you have to give it as per the documentation of SonarQube. So we can't give anything that you wish. The value should be, I mean to say, the name of the variable should be sonar underscore runner underscore home. And then value should be whatever you installed. Then click OK. And then click OK. Am I done? Am I clear with this step? Please use chat boxes effectively and communicate. Am I clear with this step? Okay, nice. The next one that is done, right? So second step is go ahead and add bin to the path variables. Okay, the same that we done for Maven also, Java also. Open up system, I mean to say environment. Under system variables, please look for path PATH. Okay, and then click on edit and click new and just copy paste the same value whatever you given, not this one. So variable path now. So let me cancel this. So whatever the value that you given here, sonar, where is sonar? This one, whatever you given here, just put the same thing. So go to the path, click on edit, click new and put the same and backslash and you put the bin and then click OK and then click OK. Done. Am I clear with this step also? Confirm. So we are doing step by step to make sure that you get this stuff into your brains, guys. Okay. Okay. Nice. Then we'll go on to the configure sonar in wrapper file now. So we need to make some changes in the wrapper file. So open up the wrapper file. Okay. So go to the place where you have the wrapper file. So this is the wrapper.conf. So right click on this and say git bash here. And you need to open that file, VI, and type that file name. What is that file name? Wrapper. WA. Okay. Open that. Once you open, okay, have a look from top to end. But generally don't jungle with this file because you have to do the very precision edits here. Very sensitively you need to edit. So once you open that, then update the Java path in wrapper file. Okay, so how you need to do? So please write in your notes. Once you open this file, correct? You see the line number 4, guys, that says wrapper.java. Please confirm. Do you see the wrapper.java.command is equal to Java? Right? So what you need to do is, okay, first put the path of the Java wherever Java is installed. Same logic. Go to the place where you found the Java. Okay, copy this and put it here. Am I clear? Am I clear? Then at the end, put bin. And at the end, put, see, the sample is given in the above line only. See, the sample is given in the above line. Okay. At the end, we'll put the bin. At the end, you need to put Java also. That is what it's telling. So put the Java. So once you've done, you see all the slashes. Now your duty is to change all the slashes to the forward, backward. That is what tricky thing in the SonarQube. This you will not find online, all these things. Understood? So please write this properly into your notes. So once you update all these values, just backward slash remove, just replace them with forward slash. Forward slash. See, generally in the Windows, we'll put the backward slashes, but this conf file requires you to put the forward slashes, guys, not backward slashes. Am I clear with this step? Confirm. I just copied the bin. I mean to say Java path. I kept the bin and I kept the Java letter there. That's it. And whatever backslashes were there, I just converted them into the forward slashes. So that is the only thing you need to do. So once that is done, close this. Okay, that step is done. Then go to the, see, now we need to start the SonarQube. Okay, you go to the program file SonarQube bin folder and you will see Windows this folder. So that means we need to go to that place. So let's visit to that place. So program files, SonarQube bin Windows, because we are hosting on Windows, so we'll go to the Windows only. And you see this file, which file they want us to make. They want us to execute start sonar.bat. So what we'll do here, so this is another tricky point, guys. See here, please don't use a git bash. Okay, please avoiding using the git bash and open up the cmd. That is what you need to do. Please don't use the git bash to start the SonarQube. You have to use the cmd only and navigate to that place. Cd, copy this and put it there. I hope you know what is a cd, change directory now. So go there and just type the file name. What is that? Start sonar, press enter. That's it. Please specifically write in your notes that you're not supposed to use git bash to start this at this point and only use cmd window. Are we clear? Confirm with this step. Are you, while editing the wrapper, you can use git bash, no worries. But when you're starting the SonarQube, please use, I repeat once again, when you start the SonarQube, please use the cmd window. Open your cmd window and navigate to the place where you have this file. That is what I done. So I cannot close this, I'll get error now. I need to restart the machine. Shravya. Okay. So restart again, it will take 20 minutes waste of time. So once you open this cmd window, please go to the place where you have this SonarQube, right? Navigate to this place and just type this file. You need to type start sonar. That's it. It will start. So once it is started, then next you need to know how to open up the SonarQube now. So open the browser and type the local host, or you can put the IP address also. Okay, it's up to you. So generally, if it is hosted on the same computer, we use the local host, then put the port number 9000. Now this is interesting point. SonarQube by default starts on a port number 9000. So 9000 is a default port number of SonarQube. For Jenkins, is it 8080? For SonarQube, it is 9000. So let me get in. I'll open up the local browser. Go there and I'll say localhost colon 9000. Press enter. Right? You got this page. See, you got SonarQube login page, guys. Everybody says it. Everybody, please confirm. You see the page now, it opened, but I did not log in. So click on the login here that you've seen, and it will start asking ID and password. First time when you log in into the SonarQube, the default ID will be admin in small case, and the password will also be the admin in small case, and login. The moment you log in, right? I logged in. Everybody says now I logged in. Okay. Now, what is our duty in the SonarQube, guys? So, generally, this tool is being worked by QA people, so we don't have too much of engineering here. Our role is to go into the administration and create a token. So, in the SonarQube, you need to know how to create a token, guys, because the token value you have to feed it to the CI/CD tools. That is the only thing you need to know. The rest of the things, quality gate rules, these are all development stuff and QA stuff, not required for us. So write the navigation, go into the administration, and go into the security. Okay. Go ahead and users. I repeat, administration bar, go to the security, select users. In the users, you'll find a lot of user accounts. So at least one account you need to pick which has an admin power, and that account you have to create a tokens. How many tokens do you see so far created? How many tokens, guys? What is the head count of the tokens you see on the screen? It is 0. That means no tokens. So Jenkins requires the token to talk to the SonarQube. You understood why I am creating a token now? So like in medical shops, guys, if you visit some branded medical shops, so they will send you the link to your WhatsApp or to your phone pay, and you click on it, then you'll be able to pay. Right? So it's something like a communication channel. That link is carrying a communication channel. Likewise, here if you create a token, the token will act as a bridge, or you can say an entry point between the Jenkins and SonarQube. So Jenkins will use that token and get into the SonarQube and get the process done. So that is the use of a token. If the token is not working, this is one of the regular issues you will have in the real time. If the token is not working, guys, do you think Jenkins can touch this SonarQube? No, that's a simple logic you need to keep in mind. If SonarQube and Jenkins are not talking to each other, token will be the problem. If token is right and you are getting some other errors, check the configurations. That's it. Either that or this. That's it. So let me go ahead and create the token. So click on down arrow button. No, here it is. So here only see. Click on that button and it will allow you to create a token. So I'll say, so this is Jenkins 31B. Now you guys are 31B Sonar token. Got it? Jenkins 31B Sonar token generate. So you will get some token value, guys. This is one-time visibility. I repeat, this is one-time visibility. You have to copy this token and keep it somewhere. I copied and I'm just keeping it here in my notepad for time being. Okay, one-time visibility only. That's it. It is closed. Now follow the document. So we have the token with us. So we're done with the token stuff. Now we need to know how to configure, or you need to know how to make the Jenkins to talk to the SonarQube. Are we clear on this? What I'm telling you? So now we need to know how to make the Jenkins to talk to the SonarQube. So now time has come to open up the Jenkins. So start your Jenkins now. So java-jar jenkins.var. Start the Jenkins. If you forget the token, no problem. Again, approach the admin and ask him to create new token. Existing token is not visible. OTP laga. ఒకసారి అది You understood now, Sravanti, what I'm trying to tell you? One time visibility only. So if visibility is gone, again, you can create one more. There is no restriction of creation here. So Jenkins is fully up and running. Now we have to open up the Jenkins. Okay. Open up the Jenkins now. Localhost 8080. So Jenkins underscore admin login sign in. You're in, right? So now we'll follow the steps. Make sure to install SonarQube Scanner plugin. So this plugin is required to make the Jenkins to talk to the SonarQube. What we'll do? So we know it now. So go to the manage Jenkins, then go to the manage plugins, then under available plugins, search. What is that name? First, let's put it Sonar Scanner plugin is required. Just put that keyword somewhere. See, SonarQube Scanner. This is the plugin you require. Are we clear? Confirm. It is not the gates, guys. Don't install gates. We are bothering about this one. Confirm, guys, if you are following me. No? Yes? Okay. Nice. So make sure that you have to go with SonarQube Scanner plugin. Put a check mark and say install without restart. So it is good. It says success. So we are not worried. So let's follow the document. So we're done with this part. Then we'll go into the step number 2. Step number 2 says configure SonarQube Scanner plugin under Jenkins Manage Settings Global Tool Configuration. So let's go there. So we have all these steps. Go to the Manage Jenkins. Go to the Global Tool Configurations. Correct? That is what it is telling you. That is what it is. Yeah, Global Tool Configuration. Then somewhere you will find a Sonar Scanner. That is what we installed. Yes, this is what. SonarQube Scanner is the option. Now what you need to do is, So follow the document blindly. So go ahead and configure this. Okay. So go ahead and configure this. So I'll show you how to configure. Add SonarQube Scanner. You'll get this install automatically. Just remove this and give some name. You can give any name for your reference. SonarQube, which is installed on my workstation. Now, what is a sonar underscore home value? You saw it now. What is this value? You understood why we fed that name. Now you need to open up the system env and find out what value we have given. Same value you should give it here. Where is that sonar that we gave now? This one. Click on edit. You'll find that. Copy this. And right click, paste. Are we clear? This is one of the areas where you guys are making mistakes. In previous batches, it happened. So just be cautious. SonarQube Scanner. We give some name and whatever runner value that is there fed in your machine, copy that value from there and put it here. So once that is done, okay, Click on save. Yeah, done. This step is also done. Now we'll see what is our next step. Step number 3. Go to the Jenkins, go to the manage settings, go to the configure system, and update below details of SonarQube. Okay, so let's go there. So manage Jenkins, go to the configure system. And here you need to look for a value that says somewhat sonar. So look, depend on documentation. So update the below value of SonarQube server. Okay, so we should see something called server. Okay, you can say SonarQube servers, right? So here, what you need to do, put a check mark. See the documentation. You need to put a check mark here. Okay, name we need to give. We need to feed the URL and token. So let's see all this. So I'll put a check mark, add SonarQube installation, and say give some name. So this is SonarQube server info. I'm just giving some names. URL. So URL is what, guys? Where the SonarQube is operating, localhost :9090. If it is in real time, you need to put IP address followed by 9000 port number. Then authentication. See, this is what I was telling. So SonarQube authentication token mandatory. So click on the down arrow button. You don't have any authentication token. So click on add. Okay. Why it is not coming? So configure is not our duty. So configure is a responsibility of infrastructure team, not the DevOps team. Okay, unless you do the AWS or Azure, then they will start depending on. Generally, infrastructure team sets up the IP address for that machine. You just need the IP. So click on this. It's not responding, so I'll refresh. Yep. So where is this SonarQube? Here it is. Okay. No. Okay, here it is. Put a check mark, add sonar. So I'll say this is SonarQube server. Oh, I just gave some details. This is localhost :9000 port number and nothing. So click on add. Yeah, Jenkins. Now this is where you have to be careful. So username and password. So what do you select here, guys? What do you select here? So please change the kind value to somewhat secret text. I repeat, please change the kind value to the secret text. Okay. And put that secret here. That is nothing but your token only. Paste. Done. Then description, you can say this is a SonarQube token for your reference so that you'll know this is a token. Click on add. Then click on down arrow button, you'll find the token. Say SonarQube token. Just add it. Are we clear? Please confirm. Are you clear on this step? Server authentication token. Everybody. So I just went there, add it. the value of kind was changed to the secret, and I applied the token there and given a name and came back here. I just attached it. So these are all easy steps only. So let me see what is the next. Yeah. So once that is done, you're happy to close it here, save it and come out. That's it. So what is the next part? What is the next? Now you need to know how to configure the project in the Jenkins. Okay. Now this is what you have to be careful. SonarQube, when integrated with the project, it will not work unless it is declared about its details in dependencies in the build configuration file. You understood? What does this English mean? That means pom.xml, because that is a configuration file, no? So in the pom.xml, the values have to be updated by the QA team. QA team will update, guys. So it is not our DevOps stuff. So QA team, what they will do is, so in the pom.xml, they will update the dependencies that are required for the SonarQube in the project. They will update. Got it? So unless that is not updated, SonarQube will not work. So keep that in brain. Okay, if you're getting SonarQube errors, that means somewhere trouble in that configuration file also. So that error message will be super clear. It will say that this dependency is missing in POM file. Then you can ask your team to update. Okay. Now let's go ahead and create the project. So let's go ahead and do it. So click on new item and I'll say SonarQube underscore project. This time select freestyle. Click OK. Nice. I got it here. Then all these details I'm not filling. Okay, GitHub project. So I have a project with me, which is my personal, and I have updated the POM file there. So last year I updated POM file, you can see. So at the end, because I know how to make the updates, I made it. Okay, so these are all small changes I made. Got it? Small changes. See, SonarQube plugin dependency I added here. See, SonarQube scanner, some plugins I have up. So this is one change and this is another change which I added. So likewise, QA team will add it, so not to worry about it. So once it has been added, so what I'll do, I'll put that project link here. And this is a Git. I'm using Git. Repo link is here. Credentials, yes. Use my use my GitHub credentials. Then trigger will do it manually, so we are not okay. Build environment. You need to make sure that in the build environment, you need to put a check mark for prepare SonarQube scanner environment. Here you need to attach the token. Are we clear? Confirm. You need to put a check mark for prepare SonarQube scanner environment. Put a check mark and attach your token there, because already we fed the token to the Jenkins. Now under the build steps, please select what you need to select, guys. So if you look into the notes, where is this? So code analysis is part of your, see, goal of the Maven project should be clean, test. So now this should be the value, guys. So it does this SonarQube analysis. So that's a command you need to put it there. So let's say Maven target, use this and say the goal is clean up the project repository, delete all cookies, do a test activity, and do the SonarQube. Because SonarQube is generally our code analysis during after the test, not before the test. Clear? After analysis, see guys, this is a flow you need to remember. In any company, this is common. See, after producing a package, we don't do analysis. This is wrong. This is not right. Okay. So once the code has been written, just give me a minute, guys. Okay, I'm back. So generally after the code has been written, it will go for build process. If the build is positive, it will go for test process. Along with the test process, after the test process, code analysis is done. That is the reason we attach this command here, not after the. So if the code analysis is perfect, then only we ask the computer to convert into a package. From there only it will go into the release. So this is a flow. So code analysis is after the test. Okay. So the goal is clean, test, sonar, sonar is a command. You need to this is a command you need to put, guys. So the next, what is the next? That's it. Okay. I'll click on save. I created the project. Now I'll go back and I did not run this project. SonarQube, I did not even run once. So you can see it is not yet built. Before I run this, I want to show you the proof what will happen here. You see under the projects, do you see any projects here in SonarQube? In SonarQube, do you see any projects? Nothing. Now see what happens. Now go ahead and say build now. Okay. Watch the live cricketer. You click on this and it will show what is happening live console output. Live cricket, you can watch what's happening. It will do the build and it will do the test. Now you have to tell me why it is doing the build, guys, because the phase was test. You understood? So I got some error. What is this? Unable to execute HTTPS localhost. Okay. Now I'll give you 2 minutes of time or 2 or 3 minutes of time, and I want you guys to understand why it failed. Error message, you got it now? Failed to execute so and so. It is telling unable to reach out to this guy, it seems. Okay. So first of all, we need to know, open up, see the mistake was, go to the dashboard, go to the manage Jenkins, go to this, where did we configure the server? No, not Maven. Here HTTP is missing. This is what it is. HTTP colon. You understood now what is missing? Okay. HTTP is missing. Just to save this and go back and build it again. Again, let's watch the live cricket. Okay, it reached out to Sonar. It was able to intrude into the Sonar case. You can see Sonar plugin started intrusion into the Sonar server. Code analysis is finished. Okay. So nothing to worry here. Analysis has been finished. Just go back to the project. Just to refresh this site. You see project came here. Project came. Yes or no, guys? So it has done some analysis. It is checking some standards, some code smells, or some vulnerabilities or bugs. Correct. Duplicates. Now click on this. And this is not our duty to deep look into it. Okay. So once the report is generated, our duty is done. From DevOps perspective, our duty is over. So here the duty starts for QA team. So QA team will say where is the problem. Okay, if there are any bugs, they'll click on bug and they can see. If they click on vulnerabilities, they can see what errors. Let's say there are 2 code smells. Okay, so click on it. Go to the code smells. Say 2 code smells. Click on this number. It will route. You understood? So it is telling that there is some concern here. You click on this, it will show the code. See, now they will sit on this and fix it. Got it now? Clear? Now, okay. So that is what we do, guys. So 2 code smells are there. So this is where the duty of the QA team or testing team will jump in, and their duty is to look in what SonarQube is giving the errors, and they look into the code and fix it appropriately. So that is what they do. So our duty ends there. Clear? Understood, everybody? How things are happening? So our duty lies in setup, our duty lies in configuring, our duty lies in making the SonarQube and the Jenkins talking to each other, and our duty lies in making sure that build happens with the SonarQube inclusion, and the report should generate in the SonarQube server. If the report is generated, done. Correct? So this is all about the SonarQube, guys. So let me go ahead and paste it in your notes. Any questions for me? Anuja, I'm not aware. Okay, please upload SS. Sir. What is the SS configuration in notes? Sir? Yeah, Git link is there here. All the settings are here. So I'm putting it all your notes here. SonarQube. Okay, entire SonarQube, what is there in my notes, I copy pasted. So your guys have to drive it now. Okay. So do step by step like me and try to implement. So you need to get hands on. Okay, now if I were interviewer, I'll tell you. If I were interviewer, generally 3 questions are important for you. What is the purpose of SonarQube? Okay. Purpose they will ask first of all. They will ask check your knowledge. Okay, what is SonarQube? Second, right? They can ask you how do you configure the SonarQube with the Jenkins? That means both have to be. So entire process, what I just told you, you need to tell them in a short format, not like step by step, short format, like a movie. So let's say you watched movie and you talk to a friend and you just end up the story in 5 minutes, right? So likewise in short. Third question can revolve around the token only. So Jenkins say some token error. How do you fix it? Right? And these are all common. So let's say SonarQube is pointing some, let's say SonarQube is telling some code rules are broken. What you do? Tell me guys, if this was a question, how do you answer? SonarQube is telling you some code rules are broken. What you will do as a DevOps engineer? Tell me. So the code rules are broken by so and so developer. So we as a developer, please check with that. Be in line with the code rules or follow up with the it is team only. There's nothing to do with the DevOps actor. Sometimes questions will be out of your scope. Okay, but to check whether you really work in company or not, they'll ask this question. If you say that I'll fix the code rules, sir, gone. because code rules are not decided by DevOps team. Code rules in any project of the world are decided by the architectural team. Clear? So the development team and architectural team decides what should be the coding standards in their project. It is not the DevOps. Okay. Now they can ask you, what is the default port number of SonarQube also? Okay. So that's all about your SonarQube stuff. And tomorrow we'll jump back to the Jenkins, because I told you these are all integrated concepts. So we'll go back to the Jenkins and start handling another concept. Okay. So more 2 or 3 sessions are required to finish off your Jenkins stuff, guys. More 2 or 3 it will take. Then we'll move on to the Ansible. Okay, so I'm done with my class. And those who want to see the live session, they can stay back. And those who want to leave can leave. Done for the day. I'm pausing the recording.
Recording stopped.